Hi, good morning, everybody. It is December 16th, 6:50 Central. All right, so this is your plan of attack. Or I guess my plan of attack. It's really up to you what you do. But how I'm looking to trade ES futures and 0 DTE SPX. So my plan today, let's really take it from the top down real fast. As discussed in the previous plan of attacks, we were in this rising wedge. We did do this pullback, rallied up into resistance, and it's holding as resistance. I really did want it to break out, but nonetheless, it did not happen. So I'll just play what's unfolding in front of me. So that being said, we do kind of have this double head and shoulders or whatever you want to call it. Like I called it a double-headed dragon yesterday. I think there's its horns or whatever. Nonetheless, we broke down, confirmed yesterday, and we get or not gap down, but SPX will gap down. But ES, at the open has been selling off, and we're coming down, and we tested the 50 SMA, which is for me, a very big moving average. I consider intermediate investors monitor that moving average because 50 trading days is relatively a quarter, and so anyways, it's a key moving average worth noting. So we gap down to it and we're bouncing literally right off of it. All right, cool. So we're bouncing off a key moving average. Um, Something else to note today is there's two things worth noting. Well, today, as far as news goes, Flash PMI comes in 15 minutes after the open, right here. And we'll see if that offers, if it moves the market around or not. And then the other main thing you need to worry about, and I'll throw this up in the description box. Today is triple witching. So basically, if you're unaware of what it is, and, like it says right there, key takeaways. Basically, it's the same day where stocks, index futures, and index options. So all of them are expiring. And you see, it even says like right here, December. So this is happening today. So positions are going to be unwinding, and typically in this type of day, I've noticed the market is choppy. Like it doesn't go anywhere, but the intraday swings are large. So I don't know, for me, I'm probably not going to do a drama-free trade. I am probably not going to get directional. What I'm honestly looking at is doing a Iron Condor for the day. And so how am I planning on setting that up? So there's two schools of thoughts here. So this is it, ES. Um, I'm using ES as a guide to kind of to help gauge where to place my spread, or not place my spread, but where to place my short strikes on my Iron Condor. So right here is where the 50-day SMA is, right, on ES, and that's right where we're bouncing. And right here I have the 4-hour quants. Here's the 4-hour quant, and here is the projected next quant levels. At the open, this box will be up, and then I'll have the next one open wherever that may be. So I like to use the 4 hours when doing daily Iron Condors, basically because it is it gives it there's basically in the trading day there's roughly we'll say 2.5 of these 4-hour quants. You can't narrow it down to 195-minute, but that is why I like the 4-hour. Kind of helps you gauge where things are going to go. Now that being said, if like if you're unsure of how I really use these, I want to show y'all this. You could, well, you're already on my YouTube page. You can watch this. Like you can see, I've been using the quants like 2 years ago. Like you see, I've been doing this for a while, and with these quants, they used to be called weekly wires, but Eric, the man himself, was able to upgrade it, which is awesome. But same concept, and I plan on still using it. And so, if you're curious how I use it, there's that little video. Check it out. And oh yeah, I guess I could make one of those things pop up on the right of your screen. I'll make that happen. We'll say about now, and you can check that out if you're curious on how I've used the quants to place flawless iron condors. But enough about that. So some key things to notice here is we have excuse me, we have the 60-minute 50 SMA up here. Here is the hourly 3rd ATR. We have the daily 5 EMA up here, and the daily 8 EMAs you can see right here is right above it. So basically, there's a lot of overhead resistance at 39. We have the 50-day SMA right here at roughly we call it 38.72. So if that's the case, I'm actually thinking about how to place my condor is I'm going to pull up SPX here. because it is going to be slightly different because when it opens, you know, because SPX isn't going to trade overnight. What I'm going to look at here potentially doing is throwing on an iron condor where the short strike is below the 50-day. So about 38.50 because I don't expect price to ram below that. And I'm actually thinking about putting the other upper end up here about 39.50. So depending on how much I get for that and what the quant pivots tell me when they open is where I'm place my daily iron condor, expecting price to kind of just stay in this range for the day. Because at that moment, I imagine the SPX is going to gap down somewhere around here. The question is, do we hit here, then rally up all day and price holds? That's kind of the way I'm looking at this happening. But I'm going to have to evaluate it more at the open. But that's my plan for the day. I'm not looking to really get directional, simply based because it's triple witching. We're bouncing off the 50-day SMA. Like you could get short here, like I typically would. But this level may hold, and like I said, it's triple witching, so it may just kind of go like this. So the iron condor for the day is what I'm looking at doing. And I do have, excuse me, the open with y'all guys in the options room. Excuse me, sorry. And so we'll look at placing that as well. But that is the plan for the day. Daily iron condor is what I'm looking at, but we'll see what unfolds into the open. But everyone have an awesome day. And if y'all guys have any questions about how I've been doing this, how it works, I am in the free room today at 1 p.m. Central. So Simpler Trading does have a free room if you wish to come hang out and pick my brain apart to see how I've been doing these 0 days to expiration trades. That's all I have for you. Everyone have an awesome weekend, and I will talk to y'all on Monday.